Losing someone sucks. You are left with a whole host of emotions that you are afraid to express in case it makes other people uncomfortable, which means you have to hide behind a brave face, pretending you're okay when you're not, which is exhausting. So what if, instead of being overwhelmed by grief, you had the tools to navigate each emotion as it arises without shutting it down or pushing it away? That's what we're going to be exploring. A very simple yet profound way to work with those emotions that I am guessing you have not heard before. Those emotions that keep resurfacing, that keep coming up, they are just energy trapped inside your body, begging to be released. You might not hear that from other people, but I know it to be the case. You see, I have used these tools. I have released the emotions that I had kept suppressed, and I can now tell you every single detail of what I remember of finding my mother dead on the bathroom floor when I was 19, without any emotions arising, because they're no longer there. My concern would be more with those hearing the story than it would be for me. Hi, I'm Anne Hintz. Through this work, I have developed some pretty crazy inner powers. I have shifted my skull bones, literally changed their orientation, and grown 3/4 of an inch in height in my 50s. I now help others like you find inner peace so that you can develop these inner powers too. See the pinned comment below for the link to my free PDF called The 5-Step Blueprint to Profound Inner Peace, and information about any upcoming virtual or in-person events. So, it may be hard for you to accept that emotions are simply energy stuck in the body, but it is the truth. Can you imagine how your world would change if you were finally able to come to peace with your loss, the absence of your loved one, the pain of what was left unsaid, and the weight of what will never be? That's what we're here to do. One of the good things about this is that in the process of healing your loss, you will experience personal growth, your self-awareness will expand, and you will gain wisdom. So let's get to it. First of all, grab something to write with and on, or something to type on. I recommend you listen to this video once straight through, then come back a second time and actually do the work. You will not change if you don't actually do the work. One quick note, if at any point during this video you feel like you need to cry, allow yourself to do just that. It takes energy to hold those tears in, and I bet your body has other things it could use that energy for. Now, write down the thoughts that you keep having over and over about your loss. Not the thoughts you think you should be having, not the thoughts you are telling yourself you're having, but the actual thoughts. Write them down as a list. Then look at the first thought. Can you see that it is a series of words? That is the end goal, to see it as a series of words. But right now, you probably have some emotional attachments to those words, and those emotions live inside of you. So I want you to think that thought and tell me the emotion that it brings up inside of you. Give the emotion a name. The name of an emotion, something like sadness or anger or frustration. Would you like to know why this last part is important so you don't skip it? When you find the name of an emotion that matches how you feel, you have to go inside to sense how you feel. Does that feel like overwhelm, like panic, like anxiety, or heartbreak? You have to go inside and put a word to that feeling, one that resonates with it, that feels true. By the way, here is my full list of emotions to choose from. Consider how these emotions that I'm about to say are somewhat similar, but not exactly the same. Abandoned, lonely, neglected, nobody cares, nobody loves me, unloved. One or two of those emotions might resonate while others don't. The key part of this is the going inside to notice how you feel. When you go inside, you are tuning into your body, sensing where you are feeling what. And that is the part of this exercise that heals. When you tune into your body, you allow some of that energy to release. The more you tune into it or give it attention, the more energy will release. Choosing the name of an emotion that resonates with the feeling is important too, so that you can come back to it later and see if that is still the same word that resonates. If so, there is more energy to release. If it has shifted to another emotion, if it now resonates with a different word, then you have shifted some energy, and now you need to work on releasing energy in a slightly different place. Now, think the thought again. Go inside and check what the emotion is. It could be, oh, that's still overwhelm. Or it could be, it still feels like overwhelm, but it's a little less intense. Or it could be, now it feels like fear. Whatever it is, it's okay. Find your truth. Take a moment and feel that emotion. Whatever it is, just notice it. Acknowledge and accept that it is there. Allow yourself to feel it. Then do it again. Think the thought, feel inside, name the emotion, focus on it, feel it. How does the thought feel now? Does it feel less heavy? A little lighter? Do this for each thought. Do it over and over again for the same thought until you feel relief. Then continue with your day and notice if a different thought about your loss comes up. If so, either write it down and do this work later, or do it now. When you feel a little calmer, when these thoughts have less emotion in them, consider tackling the whole experience of the loss. This video here will talk you through releasing the emotions from the experience. I'll also link it at the end. Now, you can use this technique or the one I talk about in the video on any thoughts or emotions that come up during the day. Once you have worked through the big thoughts and emotions, the ones that come up the most, then other ones will show themselves. They were there all along, but they were hiding underneath the big emotions. This is the way we can unwind the tension in our bodies. In some ways, it seems too easy, doesn't it? But try it out and see who you become in the process. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps the algorithm show this video to other people that it may help too. Thank you.